Hey guys, what's up? So today I'll be talking about iOS 11.3 beta release. So I'm going to Tech Notice. The video for the link for his video will be down in the description. I got all the information in this video is from him. So let's say credit goes to him. The link for his video will be down in the description. Furthermore, let's begin the video. So hey guys, it's been over a little over 2 weeks since Apple has released iOS 11.3 betas. Beta 3 should be coming out any day. Today I will be talking about the current firmware and what iOS 11.3 beta 3 should be fits in and providing us with. So the issue with the Maps app, so basically Siri responds way after or way before the actual turn, and sometimes you would miss the turn. So like when you're driving, you use the Maps, and Siri will really respond way after or way before the actual turn comes up, and that's pretty dangerous because you're driving, you get hurt, you can hit somebody else, and you gotta pay attention on the road and hear it with your ears, or even look on your phone to see exactly where you're going, where you're gonna turn. So that's pretty important, and that's a big bug that Apple needs to fix. So on all devices, guys, just testing all iPhones and devices on iOS 11 beta 2. It's been very consistent with these issues. So every device is having issues with the Apple Maps. So it will respond, like I said, 5 blocks before the turn or 5 blocks after the turn. There are cases where Siri completely disappears and wouldn't say anything. Siri would take forever and would load forever and would keep recalculating the route after opening up Google Maps or downloading Google Maps just to get everything working again. So the next issue I'm talking about is 2 out of 3 times when your device is on iOS 11.3 beta 2, the 3D touch has gone insane. So basically what I mean by that is that when you tap on and use the 3D touch, it would double tap or vibrate double, and sometimes just not vibrate at all. So this issue isn't always not working, guys. So sometimes this issue is work, sometimes this is not an issue. But if you would use 3D a lot, then you would start to see problems while using a 3D touch. So delay on a 3D touch when you tap on something on 3D touch is bad. It's annoying, and it's been happening consistently. So all the issues are happening consistently. Nor if I only did happen rarely, they would there'd be no point in me making a video of the bugs that happen rarely. And this video is focused on bugs that are happening consistently. So the next bug I want to talk about or issue with this iOS 11 beta is with messages. So in Apple's last beta update, they included iMessage and iCloud. If you guys haven't heard about that. So basically with this beta, it's hard to access your messages at all. And when open up in settings, it freezes the device. So when you open up messages and settings, it would freeze it would just not go through. So I'm going to show you right here. So you go to settings, you scroll down to messages. Right there, you tap on it, it will just stay like this. It won't let you go into the settings for messages. Also, when you would go into messages, it would be completely blank. You can't see any of your messages, and all there is basically a white background screen. When you go to open up, that's all it is. That's all you see. Force close does not work, and if you try to go to iMessage through the settings, like I said, it will get stuck when you tap on it, and it will not open the messages and the settings for messages. So it has to be blank for about 15 minutes. Even when you reboot your device, it makes it kind of worse because since iMessage or messages is connected now with iCloud, it will need some time to sync in and get your messages, all that stuff, since you just rebooted your device. So if you reboot or simply just turn off your device, and turn it back on, which technically rebooted it. If you do that to your device a lot, turn it off, turn it back on, and reboot it, and you go to messages, or then you go to messages, you're gonna have a big problem with this, and you can't use the messages, which could be really important to get in contact with people you work with, or your friends, or your family, depending on your scenario. So that's really important. Or even if you go into meetings, you work, you go to meetings and turn your phone off, turn it back on. This is gonna be a big issue and problem for you. So just wait. I would just wait till the official, iOS 11 point whatever comes out, so you have less bugs and glitches. So also, I'm gonna talk about volume slider might not be working on your control center. So tap control center. So you see this volume on the right side. So basically that bar, or yeah. So when someone calls you, for a volume slider, it might not be working in your controller center. The volume slider is not adjusted to what you press on it when you turn it down or up. So it's kind of really odd messing with that and using that. Another issue I want to talk about is when someone calls you. This is actually a big deal, guys, because when someone calls you, you will hear the ringing sound in the background like someone's calling you, but there will be no option to accept or decline the call. So good news is that you could get around this, but it's still like a pain in the butt. So basically all you have to do is go to your settings. No, you actually just go open up to the phone app right here, bottom left for me. And then once you open that up, the calling screen will pop up for you to accept or decline the call, or do whatever you have to do. So the next issue is minor, guys. The night sky app goes out of the border on your iPhone. So when you 3D touch it, open up, whatever, the screen, the drop down screen for it will actually be like above, like, you know, on top of your screen. So like some of the options you probably won't even see, and it needs to be like, you know, re-imaged for your phone screen. So Apple needs to fix that. So when sparked over to the widgets page, which is right here, there's actually a little lag for that beta, but once it's in the RAM, it doesn't lag anymore. And also when you drag apps there, it's kind of weird that you can drag apps there, like the iBooks app, whatever. There's also a lag with that too. And lastly, when you guys go to delete a message, there's an extra delete button. So I just think that's really unnecessary, and that Apple should remove it in their next update. I mean, like, you already have a delete button, but I guess, like, just in case you press it by accident, if you swipe over and press it by accident, then you have that precaution of having another delete message. But it's just really unnecessary for the most part, and Apple needs to maybe delete it or make it more cooler, because just like a regular pop-up, just another delete button. So you guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.